House members have been very busy on the floor the past few days, Representative Muri, including a vote on the House Democrats' budget proposal on Friday. What was your vote and why?
I voted no on the proposed House Democrat budget because I don't consider it really a budget. It's more of a spending plan. A budget has to be balanced. You have to have equal expenditure and equal revenues. And their spending plan is $3 billion short from being a budget. They have some proposed taxes that they say they're going to vote on. They should vote on those first, get those done, find out if they have the votes to get those expenditures. And so in the meantime, I will not vote for any budget that isn't fully funded.
You have another vote coming up on the transportation budget, and you've authored an amendment to that budget that would affect Sound Transit 3. What's the amendment and why are you offering it?
Well, basically, it was 1993 where Pierce County joined the Sound Transit organization. We should also have just like the British exited the European Union, we should have a Pierce County exit, a Brexit. We should allow the county or cities and towns within the jurisdiction to be able to pull out from Sound Transit. That's not without precedent. Pierce Transit, about 4 or 5 years ago, had the same thing happen. DuPont and other municipalities like Sumner withdrew from Pierce Transit because it wasn't serving their interests. And so I have an amendment which would allow Pierce County or cities like University Place, Lakewood, R-Steilacoom, DuPont, to Tacoma to exit the Sound Transit 3 agreement.
You also have a bill that recently was approved by the Senate, and it's on its way to the governor for a signature, and the bill's about a really interesting product called mead. What's mead, and why did you sponsor this bill?
Mead is also known as honey wine, but it's not really a wine. It's right now it's under the jurisdiction of the Wine Institute. The mead industry, which is very small, 17 producers across the state, wanted to separate from the wine industry. The wine industry said that sounds good to them, and so we have a bill that has passed the House, passed the Senate, on the way to the governor, which would do that. The mead producers would like to then form their own little commission and promote their product. By the way, New Jersey just passed a similar bill that's in the front of the governor, and whoever gets to sign it first will be the first in the nation to get this legislation passed. This legislation, by the way, was brought to me by a mead producer who lives in Lakewood in the 28th District, and he asked if I could do this. I must admit I didn't know much about mead, never had tried it at the time, but this is one case where a constituent came to me and asked me to help sponsor some legislation, and we got it done.